Well, I think we know what happened to the Malaysian airline flight, MH370.
You think? You know we do.
No,
You know we do.
Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah.
We know now what happened.
Thank you.
With the Malaysian airliner. The passengers are now being held at Diego Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
It is a U.S. base. Actually, I think...
Now, we heard this morning it was a British base.
The British base
that we use?
Yeah,
or?
well, I think we have it's a British island, and we use...
The Maldives, right? Or it's in the...
Yeah.
Near the Maldives.
Yeah.
And we have a base there.
We have a base there. So
okay.
We think the Queen might be involved. Otherwise, we have probably broken a treaty by bringing an airliner that...
Why would we? For what possible reason?
Well, you know about the... Come on. Don't be stupid.
Well,
you know about the stealth technology engineers that were on the
let me give you what happened.
Okay, yeah.
This is apparently a photo taken by Philip Wood.
Now, you don't see a lot in the photo. It's pitch black.
So that lends to the credibility.
It does. Exactly, because the cell that they're being held in is very, very dark.
And that's the important thing about theories like this. Everything lends to its credibility.
Okay, so he's an
engineer.
He's an IBM engineer that was on the flight, and he's from Texas.
Yeah, he's from the Dallas
and
Metroplex.
Apparently, when the plane was going on, he decided, while everybody else was turning in their cell phones, he decided the best thing to do was put his cell phone in his butt.
Yeah, I would not make that decision. We're all dying. I'm turning over my cell phone. I'm sorry. All of us, the 240 of us, we're going down because I'm not sticking my cell phone in my butt. I'm not doing it. I don't. You got
You're
me.
not willing to
you
save.
got me. I'm not willing
to save
no.
people for.
No, I'm not. No.
Wow.
Mean, look at the size of an iPhone. It's this big and that wide. I mean, it fits in my pocket, but it doesn't fit in my rectal cavity.
This is when you really don't want a Samsung Note, I will say.
No, you don't.
Yeah, hang on just a second. Hey, let me just say this. I'm at least going to try to save everybody on the plane.
I'm guaranteeing I'm not. So you don't want to be on a flight with me that's being hijacked.
Well,
I'm not sacrificing my butt for the cause. I'm not doing it.
Let me just say this.
That gives a whole new definition to the word butt dialing.
Here's the thing. You don't want to be on a plane with either of us because he won't do it.
No.
And I'll try, but I don't think I can do it. I mean, I don't know how.
You really will try?
You will? To save everybody on the plane?
Yeah,
I'm willing to try. But I think I'm in the bathroom for a while. I think I mean, I'm fumbling around. I'm making a lot of noise. It's not really.
I don't think they're letting you go to the bathroom. I think they're filing you off the plane and you're sticking it in your pants while you're walking out. Aren't you?
Don't think that's possible.
I don't either. I don't see how.
I mean, it's not like it's not like pointy at one end. It's not like a suppository where it's.
Which I also can't even put there because...
I don't want to know about it. But anyway, it's not like it's pointy at one end, and so it kind of just gradually gets wider. It starts wide.
Yes.
To be fair, we don't know what kind of phone he had when this
It does say it's an iPhone.
Oh, it is an iPhone?
It says it's an I don't know if it's a 4 or 5, though. Or 3. Maybe it
could be bulkier.
Okay,
so really old.
Sorry. I'm just trying to think. So I'm walking down the aisle, and somehow or another, I put my hand... in my pants, and I, with one hand, I suppose, the other hand, I might be greeting and saying, "Hang on, I'll be right there." And with the other hand, I'm
jamming it right there.
I'm jamming it into my butt, which I think I would need. I think I need I don't know. Maybe this passenger had a shoehorn, but I think I need at least like a shoehorn or something. But I don't even know if I can get the shoehorn in my. No. So anyway, so he puts it in there, and then he's filed off the plane by American soldiers. And
they're at the behind of everything. You know, they're always involved in everything that's bad. American soldiers are always the ones that are the culprits.
Yeah. Well. We learned that from InfoWars, don't we?
So the American soldiers then take these guys off the plane, and he goes into a cell, but it's very, very dark. And he then takes the phone out of his butt.
And I got to tell you, at this point, I'm worried about the germs without it being in my butt. Now it's been in my butt. I'm not really sure I want to dial the cell phone at this point.
Yeah, well, and let me ask you this, Pat. You would not put it...
That's why he didn't call anybody and say,
is that why?
Help.
Okay.
Yeah, because he think if you got
his face. He instead posted the photo to a website with it.
Yeah, we don't want to, if you have Signal, you're not going to make a phone call. You're going to make sure you upload a photo to a website, first of all.
Yeah, it's much easier to send a photo than it would be to get a voice.
I understand that the
or a text,
that the Wi-Fi and the LTE service in Diego Garcia is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong.
I'm sure.
Cell towers all over that island.
Oh my gosh,
all over.
And you know what's crazy is the U.S. military. Because it's all Wi-Fi. It's all hotspot.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is the U.S. military's hotspot, no locks. It's just you don't need a password. Right. You just
you just jump right on.
Military hotspot, and you're like, oh, that's okay.
It's free.
It's free.
It's like in the airport when you have a hotspot.
More like a hotel,
or a hotel.
You do have to accept the agreement when you're in the hotel.
Now, Pat, you would not put the cell phone up your butt to save the passengers, but would you make a phone call of a phone that came out of your butt to save the passengers?
No, I would not.
So you wouldn't do that. You really wouldn't do anything to save these people.
I really wouldn't. No. I'm not lifting a finger.
No.
I might try some sort of kung fu on him or something of that nature.
You do that without your hands?
Nothing involving my butt. I'm not doing anything.
All right. So anyway, so he takes a picture of the cell, and it's I think it's a compelling picture. I mean, it's entirely black. You can't see anything.
Oh, it's dark. He forgot to take it during the day.
Yeah.
He didn't
turn on his flash.
Well, I think he's in a cell that's totally dark day and night.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. But so he didn't have a flash? Flash is broken?
No.
I want you to know,
been in his butt.
You're talking about a dead man now.
He's alive.
No, he's not.
Why? What do you mean?
You think he's posted this on some of the biggest websites in the world? Like News for Jews?
Yeah, it's on that site, but it's on others as well.
It's on Jews for News?
Yes.
Jews News.
It's on
Jews News.
Oh, Jews News. Oh, that's much more credible.
It's also on bluesclues.com.
Oh, yeah, Blues Clues.
It's on jimstonefreelance.com.
Do you see the man with a phone on his spot? Do you see a blue?
Where is it, kids?
In his butt! That's right! Watch that show too many times.
Help Blue find the cell phone.
Look, it's mail time. It's a picture of a phone up somebody's butt. See Blue trotting by with a iPhone half hanging out of his ass. It could happen.
Yeah, it could.
It was an unreleased episode, but it could happen.
Mm-hmm. It's from Blue's Clues, The Dark Years.
He tried to do a Miley Cyrus thing with Blue's Clues at one point, and it did not get pretty.
Didn't go well.
So he takes a picture, and then he uploads it, and he doesn't send it to his family or anybody else.
No, it goes to, I think the original place was beforeitsnews.com.
Before Jews News?
Before Jews News.
Or News Jews? What is
before
it?
It's News.
And before Blue's Clues, it went to beforeitsnews.com. And then somehow JimStoneFreelance.com picked it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, and then it went on EpicTimes.com. And what was it? End of the World or
now
something?
The End Begins.
Now the End Begins.
Is, I believe, the one that is the correct one.
So now it's everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
It's out there, and the U.S. military just has to address it because
they have to answer it.
They have to answer
because
it's a Harry Reid law.
It's a Harry Reid law, yeah.
Because
now that it's out there.
Now, yes, the photo is dark, but here's the thing: it's the EXIF data, the EXIF data that stamped it from Diego Garcia, and it's not a. Apparently, they're not coordinates that are readily available on Google, so you can't just Google these coordinates and fake it.
No.
This is a different place in Diego Garcia.
Right. And these people know it, but you couldn't find it any other way.
Correct. That's right.
Right. Only those people know.
That's
Only
right.
the Jews News knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and Blue's Clues.
And Blue's Clues.
No. The guy with the cell phone up his butt knows it.
Well, he probably knows it.
Yeah, he does now.
But and so what are you saying? That he made this up?
I am going to say that there is not one element of this story that's true. That's what I'm going to go with. Listening to the evidence here, I'm going to boil it down to not one piece of the story is even mildly accurate.
Well, you haven't heard the text though.
That's true.
Here's
okay.
the text. I'm quoting, I've been held hostage by unknown military personnel after my flight was hijacked.
Did you need to say you were quoting? Did you think that we would be confused?
I thought you might think I was saying this. Yeah.
Really?
So all right.
Okay. This is not Pat saying this. This is the text from the guy who had the butt phone.
I have been held hostage by unknown military personnel after my flight was hijacked, blindfolded. I work for IBM.
Wait. The flight was blindfolded or he was blindfolded? All right.
I work for IBM. There's the key. He works for IBM.
See, he wouldn't be able to say that if he didn't.
Not if it wasn't true.
Right.
I work for IBM, and I have managed to hide my cell phone in my ass during the hijack.
That's how he would put it, I think, too. He would definitely put it that way.
Yeah.
If
I
this were
managed to hide my cell phone in my ass during the hijack. I've been separated from the rest of the passengers, and I am in a cell.
Well,
my name is Philip Wood. I think I've been drugged as well and cannot think clearly, unquote. No, I'm not quoting anymore.
Is it possible that he was drugged? It was a crazy, crazy night.
Mm-hmm. And he just thought he'd been hijacked on this plane and wasn't really even anywhere
he
near
wakes
the plane.
up in the morning and he's trying to figure out why there's a phone up his ass. And this is the most logical thing he could come up with, and he didn't. It was a crazy night, man. It was a crazy night.
That's a pretty crazy night.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
That's possible.
I've been separated from the other passengers. Of course, you were the one going, I'll put it up my ass. The rest of the passengers were like, you know what? You've had too much. You've had too much to drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is confirmed. It is an iPhone 5. It's an iPhone 5.
Oh, 5, okay.
Okay.
If it was a 5S, this would be ridiculous. But a 5, okay, now it's starting to make sense.
And apparently he used voice command. So he just talked into it. And that explains why he sent a black photo. He could not see what he was sending. He just knew he snapped a photo and sent whatever he'd taken.
Wait, hold on. Are they saying he actually took the photo from inside his ass? Is that what they're saying?
I think they're saying.
Command?
No, wait a minute, because voice command.
Dial
wait a minute.
I think so. It sounds.
I think they're saying he took the phone from inside his ass. Is that
iPhone ass phone? Dial news for Jews. Dial news for Jews.
Wait a minute.
Is that
if
what
you think
happened?
about how hard it is to get in, it's not coming out
know.
easy. So it would have to be inside.
Oh, you might have to have that surgically removed because you go in and try to reach it.
Yeah.
You could imagine how frustrating it is. As you're trying to reach it, it just keeps going further in, and before you know it, you're up to your ass with your elbow, right. and you're just like and now you're stuck, and now somebody comes to the cell to interrogate you, and you have your hand up to the elbow in your ass. And they're like, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want to tell them about the phone. Just say, I like doing this.
right?
Doing this.
And then you'd be a hater if you questioned it.
Then they just say, okay, we'll leave you to
all
it.
Right.
All right.
We're going to leave that guy alone. And you're like,
later.
good. Phone, dial news for Jews. No, I'm running out of time. Play Angry Birds.